Let's do some quick work with adding and subtracting fractions. And when we add and subtract fractions, there's two words to keep in mind to keep straight. The first is called the numerator, and the second is called the denominator. And they are up here like this on top and bottom because the numerator will always, in a fraction, numerator will always be on top, denominator will always be on the bottom. Two words to remember always when working with fractions. And now when we add and subtract fractions, it's really not that difficult as long as the denominators are the same. Here we have a 3/4 plus a 1/4. The denominator here is a 4. The denominator here is a 4. 4 and 4. Well, it's easy here because all we have to do is add straight across in the numerator. 3 plus 1 is 4. And the denominator does not change. We don't touch the denominator if they are the same. So what we have here is 4 over 4. Not bad. And if we subtract, it's the same idea. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 4. 3/4 minus 1/4. We don't touch the denominator, so we know it's going to be 4 still. And 3 minus 1 is 2. And of course, 2/4 can be reduced further to 1/2. But the most important thing that we're checking out right now is the process of looking at the two denominators. What if we have fractions that do not have denominators that are already the same? Let's do something like this. Let's do 1 over 6 plus 1 over 4. 1/6 plus 1/4. Our denominators are not the same this time. So now what we have to do is make them equal. We have to make the denominators the same before we can move forward. And to do that, we need to find what's called the least common multiple. The least common multiple. And when finding the least common multiple, it will always be at least as big as the highest number. So we have a 6 and we have a 4. 6 is bigger than 4, so the least common multiple will at least be 6. So now we have to ask, is 4 going to fit in to a 6? No, it's not. So we go next after 6. 6 times 2 is going to be 12. Will 4 fit into 12? Yes, it will. Because 4 times 3 is 12. So the least common multiple of 6 and 4 is 12. Right there. All right, so what that means now, we have to go back and we're going to change this, these two fractions so that we can add them together. I need to have a denominator now of 12 for both of them. So I'm just going to rewrite this with the denominator of 12. What did I multiply 6 by so that it equals 12? 2. What that means now is I need to take the original numerator and I need to multiply it by 2 also. 1 times 2 is going to be 2. Now, what did I multiply 4 by to equal 12? 3. So 1 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Now we have equal denominators, and I can just add straight across. 2 plus 3 is going to equal 5, and the denominator stays the same. So 5/12 is our answer. Let's try one more. Fraction of 2 over 7 plus 3 over 4. We need to find the least common multiple of 7 and 4. 7 is the higher number, so that's the one we're going to work with. Does 4 fit into 7? No, 4 does not fit into 7. So we need to go to the next level. 14. Does 4 fit into 14? No, it does not. Does 4 fit into 21? No. 28? Yes, it does. So our new denominator is now, going down a level, our new denominator is 28. What did I multiply 7 by to equal 28? 7 was multiplied by 4. So I need to do the same thing to the numerator. 2 times 4, 8. 4 was multiplied by 7 to equal 28. So we'll do 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. So now when I add straight across, 8 plus 21, 29, and the denominator stays 28. It is okay that our numerator is higher than the denominator. We'll leave that for now, and we'll touch on that in a later section. But that is how we add fractions, especially looking at denominators that are not the same to start.